On today's show, I put together a home theater which carefully balances class, leading performance, price, and future-proof tech. Alright, once again, just like in the previous home episode builds where I've done budget, mid or crazy rich home theater enthusiast level, know that I've compiled this list based upon several principles. First, price point. It doesn't have to be the most expensive home piece of equipment. In fact, it could be firmly in the middle. Why? Well, performance is everything, and I've searched for favorable reviews which tend to say something like, this device, which we compared against all others. So, just because something is more expensive doesn't make it better. Am I right, Apple? Am I right? I think so. Alright, next, this is designed for a larger, dedicated, light-controlled room that can comfortably accommodate 10 to 20 people. Alright, so with all that out of the way, let's go into my favorite bit of hardware tech, and that's the projector. Here I'm going to give you two choices, both of which are from the same manufacturer. We've got the VPL-VW760ES from Sony. That's a 4K 2018 HDR projector that does ultra high definition HDR10 HLG. It pumps out more than 2,000 lumens of light with a lifespan of more than 20,000 hours. Filling a big screen up to 300 inches won't be a problem with this home theater projector. It should be noted that 20,000 hours equates to about 10,000 movies, or you could run this projector for 3 hours a day, 365 days a year for 18 years straight. The Z-Phosphor laser light source means zero maintenance, deeper blacks thanks to its instant on-off abilities, and 3S XDR panels that deliver true 4K projection at 496 by 2160 pixels. It's got a built-in calibrator, dynamic iris, and what Sony terms infinite dynamic contrast. It's 3D ready with built-in RF emitter, but it doesn't actually include the glasses at that price. Weird. It's a beast. It's got a 2.1 power zoom, lens shift, lens memory. At $22,000, you could buy the newly announced VW995ES, but I haven't seen this yet, and it costs like $39,000. So if you feel that this is a little bit steep, plus one I gave you, you could always go with Sony's cheaper model, the VW550ES, which is now available for $13,500. I'm not going to go into the review on that unit today, but take a look below and see what takes your fancy. So up next, screen, and here I've got something which you might find a little contentious. So what did I choose? Here I've gone with a 160-inch CMOS screen, Excellence True Masking Aspect 1T. This fixed width acoustically transparent screen with micro perforations used just one motorized mask at the top of the screen. Utilizing the lens memory of the Sony projector, it provides absolute perfect matching of screen ratio to content due to its highly variable masking system. From 1.78 to 2.4, I could have gone with either a two-way, that is like a top and bottom system, or even four-way, but these are crazy expensive and move the price way beyond into like super high-end home theater levels. Featuring excellent brightness uniformity, imaging science certification with color purity, a gain of 0.98. This ultra-wide screen has a 3.7-inch frame with good black quality velvet, and you'll be able to line your picture perfectly with the picture. Yeah, picture. So, this screen being so big, you can comfortably seat people from 5 to 18 meters away from the screen and they'll still be able to see it. And hey, put in the comments down below, how wide do you think a 240:1 ratio of 160-inch screen is? And if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing. If you like home theater tech, technology, AV, subscribe. Alright, so, did you put an answer below? What do you think it is? It's actually 3.75 meters. That's not diagonal measurement. No, that's just along the bottom. Okay, so in terms of price quality, the biggest return on investment that folks over at CMOS Screen and the excellent of the US of A have got awesome choices out there. So if you haven't, go check out the screens. You're bound to find something you'll really love. Alright, so moving into speakers, you can't get past some beautiful Canadian-made Peridium Prestige speakers, capable of producing more than 95 decibels from just 1 watt of power. Now, side note, that's like standing next to a loud lawnmower or motorbike and get the same sort of volume just out of 1 watt of power. That's like 2.78 volts. You know, one AA battery, put 2 of them, you're going to produce 90 decibels of sound. Mind blown. Alright, where was I? This system is comprised of the Prestige 95 mains, 55 center, 25 dipole rears, Peridium Sound 3S and the Prestige SUB1000 subwoofers. I'm going to prepare you now that these speakers are an investment, but they'll last you a lifetime. So with high-end audiophile quality, they'll complement any home theater, coming in a variety of finishes such as piano black, white, midnight cherry satin, walnut and black walnut. Excellent surround package, which is designed with a smooth sound that will tonally match whatever you send to it. I note Jim Clennett's review on home theater hi-fi. This is what you get when you properly engineered speakers. You get performance that works for all sorts of material and uses. It's because these speakers pass the signal with the least interpretation on distortion on any part. And this is what you get approaching the theoretical limit for speakers in doing just that. So this speaker will set you back a cool $28,000, but remember, it's a lifetime investment. Alright, moving on, driving these speakers, I've gone with professional equipment from Yamaha, and that is the AVENTAGE 5100 preamp and the 5000 amp to deliver high-end 11.2 surround sound, 7.24 Dolby Atmos, DCSX, immersive audio, HDR, pass-through, you name it. I should note that Yamaha has announced this year just the 5200 preamp and amp, and they'll supersede these ones. But I haven't seen reviews yet, and pricing is about a third more. So I decided not to include them. From the spec sheets, the improvements are incremental, and that you will more than likely start seeing discounts on this combo I'm about to talk about. So why not get yourself some great AV tech at a bargain basement price? Yeah. I could have gone with Marantz or other European brand, but the Yamaha AVENTAGE 5100 amp keeps resurfacing in comparison reviews, and they're viewed favorably by those with much better ears than mine. So with that in mind, let's get some impressive numbers out there. The Monster amplifier drives 11 speakers at 145 watts of power at 8 ohms each, 8 HDMI inputs, HDCP 2.2, 4K 60p, 444, Rec 2020, HDR, 4K pass-through. This thing screams high quality, build quality is awesome. It's renowned with its huge dynamics, powerful bass, yet subtle delicate details. Complementing to these, I'm going to pair the Cambridge CXUHD 4K Blu-ray player. I detailed this in my dream home theater, and I'll give you a quick overview here. This glorious 4K resolution Blu-ray player by Cambridge Audio features UHD, HDR and Dolby Vision, giving you reference grade quality player capable. It can handle almost any video or audio file format you can throw at it. Designed without DACs for improved noise reduction, audio and picture quality, this is the pinnacle of 4K player current in the market. And Oppo, may you rest in peace. Sadness. No. Oh crikey, that got sad real quick. Let's wrap this up and find out just how much damage we're going to inflict today. Drum roll, Chevy.
Drum roll.
$74,209. Wow. Yes. Okay. What do you think? Did I choose the right equipment? What would you do differently? Put your comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. This is definitely a high-end home theater, but absolute biggest bang for your buck. Biggest bang for your buck. High quality products. You can't go better than this, otherwise you're just spending more money for like tiny incremental improvements. So think about that if you're going to lay down that hard-earned dough of yours. It's obviously a real value judgment here. I'm not judging. If I had this sort of budget to play with, I would do it, but hey, I can't, so I dream. So if you haven't already, do me a huge favor, subscribe to the channel, click that little notification thing. I produce videos every Wednesday and Friday. It's also a podcast if you want to listen to that too. And if you're going to be around in Melbourne in October, you'll find me at the Hi-Fi show. So look out there for me in case you're a Melbourne person and you want to catch up. And otherwise, stay techie.
What a wonderful world.